We are having a wet and rainy day here at this beautiful marina. I'm very grateful that we are here at this marina, but like Vinny has told you, we are trying to move the boat from here to get hauled out at Deaton's Marina so that we can get the bottom paint done. But the problem is that the weather pattern is just like today for the last week. Rain, thunderstorms, lightning, not a time to take the boat out on the Neuse River. So this marina is a lovely place, so I'm not complaining about being stuck here. It's just that we have things we need to do and we have decisions we need to make, and I feel a little restless about getting to that point. So we are in this weather pattern, and part of this weather pattern is consistent with hurricane season. And we're in a place during hurricane season that we were actually trying to avoid. So I'm really hoping that we don't have a hurricane that wants to come along this way. So Vinny made a really good point in the last episodes talking about this being a season to review, revisit, and look at what we're doing. We need to decide, do we put more money into this boat to get it up to speed? There's an anchoring system issue. There is our rigging issue. We have water systems, heating and cooling systems that need attention just to get us up to snuff on this boat. And we've actually been considering, is this the boat we should keep? So we're actually throwing around, maybe we need to be looking at investing in a boat that maybe has more for us than this boat has, as far as would that be financially a better plan? So we're throwing these ideas out there, and we're just in a season of trying to review and decide what should our next steps be. So in light of that, this may be a time for us to look at new boats, and we know how to do that.
So, Vinny, do you think there is a boat here that you would like better than the one we have now?
Good question. Like, take a look at this one.
So what's so good about that boat?
Well, unless I'm mistaken, I think they have a carbon fiber mast and all these space age materials. Probably $1 million boat. I think I'd rather have Yab Yum. What do you think?
I like Yab Yum. I just think Yab Yum needs lots of accoutrements.
One thing we've talked about with each other is the fact that knowing what we know now, after having lived on the boat and cruised on the boat, what would we look for now in a boat, and how is that different than when we first found this boat, what we were looking for, 2 years ago. So if any of you have comments about that, that would be great for you to send us your comments. What do you think we should be looking at now if we were looking at boats that are different than what we were looking for 2 years ago, or maybe the same?
All right, Vin, so how about this one?
Yeah, well, this is a 42-foot boat, French made.
I notice you always are interested in that boat down here that has a center cockpit.
This is a beautiful boat. This is an Island Packet center cockpit. I don't know what the length of it is. It's got to be, 42, 44, 50 foot. I'm not sure, but it's a beautiful, beautiful boat in great condition.
So I also want to thank those of you who do leave comments for us. We do read them and really appreciate them. And even the comments that are unkind or not family friendly, we do read them, and we're always educated by that. So please leave a comment.
Just like Amy said, we have to bring the boat to Deaton Yacht Center. It's a yacht yard, basically, where they will also allow me to do my own bottom paint, because not every boat yard allows you to do that. So I went down to Deaton Boatyard. It looks like a real functional boatyard, so it's a great opportunity. And there are a couple of boatyards up and down the East Coast where you can do your own work to an extent. But here's the problem, as Amy mentioned. It's not that far. It's like a 12-minute drive, but it's about a 3-hour sail. And every single day we have had nothing but thunderstorms and lightning storms in the eastern part of North Carolina. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure how we're going to work this out. But we're waiting for a break in the weather, and this just hasn't been forthcoming. Take the mast off, which would be great. We'd like to be able to do that in our boat, so we can check the wiring and fix our anchor light, and also fix the wind anemometer, whatever way you say it. Also, as Amy mentioned, we've been seriously discussing, how much is it going to be to fix the boat up so it's a functional cruising sailboat, and as opposed to how much would it be if we sold this boat and then went and bought a boat that was better equipped. So that's something that we're looking into now. I've been looking at a couple of boats, and I've spoken to a friend of mine who is a broker, and so we're going to see where that leads us. In the meantime, we are still trying to figure out how much it's going to cost to put this boat in the type of shape that we need it to be able to live comfortably and cruise safely and effectively in it. Now, in the meantime, enjoy a little snapshots of what's it like here in the rainy August in eastern North Carolina, right on Pamlico Sound, Neuse River. Enjoy.